can't you see I'm in a hurry and this is a big day?
Yeah, it's gonna be the biggest day and coldest day of your life if you don't put these on.
Leah! Just go. Hold this. I'm sorry. Let me try.
What are you?
Hold that. Man, my hat.
How they ever picked you to be the master of ceremonies is beyond me.
Well, I do own the biggest motel in town. And I contribute often to the city's needy causes.
The only needy causes you contribute to is the cause you need a write-off.
Well, let's hurry and get to town square. Come on.
I'm tired of rushing after you all the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Woodinville's annual tree lighting ceremony and carol sing-along. We're so glad you're here, and we hope you have a great time because Christmas is finally here! It's the most wonderful time of the year. Everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Let's go.
God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Full tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Full tidings of comfort and joy.
Was that great?
That was awesome.
Did you see me drive that golf cart?
I did see that.
Man,
That
I was
scared
good,
me.
and you said I couldn't do it.
I said you shouldn't drive.
You don't think I should drive?
You've had a lot of accidents this year.
I did great.
This time. Oh, oh.
Oh yeah, those lights are awesome. I loved
I was
it.
impressed.
Oh yeah.
This cowgirl needs a break.
So do I. Christmas shopping is a lot easier and more fun when we had money.
I'm sorry, Caroline. Things just
Mom,
aren't...
I'm not blaming you. I don't know.
I know, it's been hard this year without your dad, but I am trying.
Mom, you're doing great. And just like you say all the time, we have everything that's important, right?
You are right. We have each other, a house to live in, food on our table, and of course we have your brother Chris. Wait a minute, where did he go?
I don't
He
know.
was just right here.
Mom, I just saw the most incredible dream Christmas present in the whole wide world. It's the Turbo Man Warrior Universe set with command console, 16 aircrafts, 2 mountains, 12 caves, and 38 destructing morphine action figures. Each sold separately and batteries not included. And it's on sale for only $399.95, complete.
That's great.
Mom, if he gets that, then I want a new personal computer. The computer store has deluxe mega gigabyte. It's expandable and it comes with a software package that will virtually do all of my homework. And hey, Mom, I bet you could even cook on it.
Okay, kids, that's just great. But I have a question. Do you guys remember what we talked about before we came shopping?
What?
Sorry, Mom. It's just weird. Just not thinking.
I'm sorry too, kids, but that's just the way it has to be this year. It's been hard enough just to make ends meet, let alone have any money left for Christmas.
All right, Mom, I understand. And I'll do my part to help this family in their time of need. Well, let's knock out maybe 4 aircrafts, 3 mountains, and 12 action figures. It's only $345.95.
Nice try, son, but still too much.
Aw, come on, Mom. Last year you got me the big... Sorry, Mom.
Hey, God has done some miracles before, and I still have some Christmas shopping left to do. Okay, let's synchronize our watches. It is 7:35. I will meet you two back at this bench in 30 minutes. Is that understood?
That was understood.
Good. And stay together. I can make it through Christmas without Turbo Man, but I can't make it through Christmas without you guys. And Caroline, I have a favor to ask.
Mom, anything but that. I always end up.
I know, you're the older sister, but would you please keep an eye on your brother? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I love you too.
Love you, Love.
Love you.
See you later. Okay, God. I sure could use some help right now.
I can kiss my Turbo Man goodbye.
Yeah, and my flat screen color monitor.
I measly $350.
I mean, I could have conquered the world with that computer.
What are we supposed to do now? Play with last year's toys? I mean, I don't even remember where I put this.
This Christmas is the pits.
True.
Excuse me.
Sure.
Excuse me.
Sure.
Man, I'm beat. Hey, do you guys mind if I sat down between you?
I guess not.
Thanks. You're so kind. So, Christmas is the pits, huh?
The pits.
Yeah, the pits. You know, I used to look at Christmas that way. No matter what I got or how many of them I got, I was never satisfied. A complete Turbo Man Warrior set wouldn't even impress me.
It wouldn't?
Nah. But then one special Christmas, I learned something.
I know that one. Money isn't everything, right?
No.
Turbo Man isn't everything, right?
Wrong again. Things aren't everything, but it's what you do with them that is. Have you guys never heard the story about the kid who had more fun with the box the toy came in than with the toy itself?
No.
Okay, well, never mind that. But have you ever thought about what cool things you could do with a box?
Store it away.
Put things in it?
Come on, kids, use your imagination.
What?
You don't even know what your imagination is?
Yeah, I know imagination.
Your imagination, it's one of the greatest gifts God's ever given you or me. It's the source of dreams and of hope and of faith. It gives life to fantasy, to music, to poetry, and boxes.
Boxes?
Sure, watch this.
Imagination takes the simplest of toys and turns them into wondrous things for every girl and boy. A box becomes a ship to sail across the sea that takes you to a magic land beyond reality. Beyond reality.
No more Christmas for you. I bet you don't know who I am. Do you? The Grinch. No.
We need Turbo Man! Turbo Man!
It's turbo time! Grinch, your history. Are you thirsty for more, Grinch?
No. Well, I guess Merry Christmas!
Yes! Chris, come here. You can always count on me.
Thank you, Turbo Man.
Turbo time!
Wow, all this from a box?
I know. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
The eyes of your imagination, kids. And it's the best time of year for it. Christmas time. So if you listen real close, you might hear some angels and even some little cherubs filling the sky, singing joy to the world and telling everyone Christmas time is here again.
Gather around and listen. You'll hear the sound of angels filling the sky, telling everyone Christmas time is here. Our hearts and strangers in lands afar, together sharing the joy, Emmanuel. He has come to dwell. With one voice, let the world gather around and listen. You'll hear the sound of angels filling the sky. It's Christmas.
time flies, guys. I gotta get back to work.
No, please don't go. We can't do this imagination stuff without you.
Kids, that's the wonderful thing about a gift from God. It's yours. You can use it anytime you want to, anywhere you want to, even if you're all alone. Just remember, it's not what your toy can do for you, but what you can do with your toy. Someone important said that sometime. Anyway, so long as you always know the difference between what's real and what's imaginary, you can have tons of fun.
All right, I'm gonna give this a try.
What are you doing?
See this piece of paper?
Yeah,
This is an
so?
ordinary piece of paper.
What is it?
Deep inside, there's a powerful, mini, tiny microchip.
For real?
Yes, and it's my job to personally deliver it to the president.
Hey, you're pretty good at this. Isn't he good at this, Mr.
Where did he go?
I don't know.
Kids, are you ready to go?
Mom! The most incredible thing just happened. This man was sweeping the floors and told us how imagination was a gift from God and stuff.
Yeah, he was even better than Turbo Man.
He showed us how to make toys appear out of a box
With toy soldiers.
and ballerinas.
Okay. That's
You believe us?
Don't you?
interesting, guys. Yeah, sure. Listen, I was thinking when I was shopping, we're gonna go spend Christmas with Grandpa and Grandma.
Yes. We're going to Grandma's. We're going to Grandpa's.
Hey, look, there he is. Come on,
Mom!
Mom.
Mr. Sweeper, Mr. Sweeper! Hey!
What?
What'd you do with that other guy?
What other guy?
The other guys are sweeping the floors here.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm the only one that swoops around here. You're thinking of somebody else.
There was...
No, wait, there was another man.
Sorry.
What happened to him now?
Okay, guys, we've got to get going. It's getting late, and we still got to pack the car. Come on.
I don't think she believes us.
Grown-ups probably don't know a whole lot about imagination.
True.
There's your hot cocoa, dear.
Honey,
Yes, dear.
what are you smiling about?
Putting up that Christmas tree, and that sure brought back memories, didn't it, huh? Remember our first Christmas time so long ago in, 59?
Dear, remember it, I do, but it actually was the year 52.
Oh, yes.
How could you ever forget? I know when Johnny was a child of 3, he climbed up high on Santa's knee with golden locks and that precious grin.
He tore that white beard right off Santa's chin.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Oh, how could you ever forget? Oh, I know, yes. That freezing kid in 69, it made skating on the lake so fun, remember? And Tommy fell and he broke his leg, remember? Yes.
No, it was his right arm, and it was your son Greg.
Yes.
Oh.
On Christmas Eve, we had the kids all in bed, and we sat down to wrap gifts, but we found instead some assembly required and batteries needed.
The directions were there that I wish you had heeded.
Who's got time for directions? There's so much we're all closed. We were so proud that we had the wrapping all done.
But we didn't know we'd just begun. went up to kiss the children goodnight. When we returned, what a terrible sight! That mischievous pup sat hanging his head.
The tree had been toppled and the gifts were in shreds.
Oh yes, oh yes.
I know you'll never let me forget.
Never. Looking back on years gone by makes me stop to realize, though we're apart from those we hold dear, with memories to treasure, they'll always be near.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. How could we ever forget? Such memories. Crystal.
Grandma!
Good to see you.
Dad. How are you guys?
Yes.
It's wonderful having you here for Christmas.
Yes, and look at all these gifts.
I know. I didn't spend half as much money as I did last year, and we still made a haul.
Oh, that's great. The Lord must have done the shopping for you.
He must have, and he also arranged our schedule so we could spend more time with you guys this year.
You don't suppose maybe the TV blowing up had anything to do with that, do you?
Dad, spending time with you and Mom is going to make this Christmas special for me.
Oh, that's real nice, dear. Nice.
Thank you, dear. Kathy, is anything the matter?
I'm fine, Mom. I was just sort of thinking about how wonderful and simple things used to be. I don't know, it's just been really hard this year without Carl, and Grandma's gone too, and my sisters and I were just so spread apart that, I don't know, listen to me. One minute I'm basking in the warm glow of Christmas, and the next minute I'm depressed because things aren't the way they used to be.
You've had a lot on your mind lately.
Yeah, I know, but
Well, besides, it's like I've been telling the children, happiness comes and goes, but the joy of the Lord is always there. Right, kids?
Right, Grandpa.
See, I was right. Happiness. Where was I? What about happiness?
It comes and goes, Grandpa.
That's right, Chris. You see, happiness is controlled by circumstances, and they can change. But the joy of the Lord is constant because He never changes. It comes from knowing that Jesus loves us, and He's never going to have to be apart from us. He's never going to leave us or forsake us. That's why the joy of the Lord is always there.
thanks, Dad.
Sure.
And you know something else? We're so blessed. We have our memories and we have each other. And I'm planning on making some new special memories this Christmas.
If we can only remember them after New Year's, huh?
Hey, Grandpa.
Yes.
Is that why we sing Joy to the World?
Well, sure, that's why, because Jesus came to bring us joy. You want to sing? Joy to the world!
Grandpa, let's do something else.
Read us a
Christmas story. Good
No,
idea,
let's sing.
Chris. No, Christmas story.
Aye. But it's more fun to sing.
I know, but we need a Christmas story.
Okay. Let's
Then
sing
we
the
can open
Christmas
our
story.
presents.
The Christmas, that comes right after what? The Thanksgiving story, right? No, well it does. It's, November and December. Okay, Luke then. We'll go there. Okay, Luke 2. Here we go. And then we're inviting the fields, shepherds. We're watching the house.
She stood feeling sad by the window, thinking all of the ways she must grow. Remembering Christmas the way it had been, Only one season ago, as the children would reach for their stockings and open the presents they found, the lights on the tree would shine bright in their eyes, reflecting the love all around. But this year there's one who won't open the gifts, won't be there for trimming the tree. And just as a tear made its way to the floor, she heard voices outside start to sing. Merry Christmas to all who may dwell here. Merry Christmas if even just one. May the joy of the season surround you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all who may dwell here. If even just one surround you. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. Ooh, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Hey, look!
Where have you been?
Hey, yeah, we thought we'd never see you again.
Well, I had another assignment to take care of. How's the imagination going? Are you guys having a good Christmas?
Oh, yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, I sure wish it would snow.
Here we go again. Chris, this is the South and not the North. It doesn't snow much here.
But let's not forget
Imagination!
that.
Well, as you can see, it can snow in Winville whenever we want it to. And I cannot imagine what will happen next. But here's what I'd like you to do. Why don't you go out front, get you a hot cider, some coffee, a Coca-Cola, some cookies. They're all out front. Enjoy yourself for 15 minutes. But be back in here after 15 minutes, because who knows? There may be accumulation next.
Grandpa?
Yes, dear?
I have a question. If you would have been the innkeeper when Jesus was born, would you have given Joseph and Mary a room?
Well, I certainly would have tried, dear, but I don't think he had his choice because
there's no room in, right, Grandpa?
That's right, yeah.
Well, Grandpa, don't you think if they would have known that the baby Jesus was being born that night, that they would have given up their room for the baby Jesus?
Well, knowing how God works, I'm sure he had it all planned out for several reasons.
I wonder who were sleeping in those rooms.
You know what, Grandpa? If I'd been sleeping in one of those rooms, I would have shared it with baby Jesus.
Yeah, right.
Would too.
I'm sure you would. You see, the thing is that nobody then had any idea what was going on that night. Besides, the town of Bethlehem was the last place in the world anybody expected a Messiah to be born. Now, come on, let's go get some of that hot chocolate your grandma.
You think so? Have the chocolate chip cookies?
Oh, probably so.
in strength, especially with Judas. Judas? Judas!
Yes, dear.
Is everything ready?
Well, let's see. Have you swept all the floors?
Yes.
Wiped down all the tables?
Yes.
Made up all the beds?
Yes, yes, yes.
Good, good, good. Then all 6 rooms are ready to go.
All 7 rooms? Judas, that room that you're saving for the next Moses is costing us money.
Leia, I'm saving it for the Messiah, and I don't want to spoil it for the day that he does come. What if he came tonight? What if he came right through our door?
All right. You win. So, is everything ready?
Yes, probably.
Probably. Have you fixed the awning?
I started on it.
Have you put hay in the stable behind the inn?
Oh, was I supposed to do that?
Have you brought in the hot water?
Oh, hot water, that's right. No, I haven't.
Judas, you know how busy we're going to be with the census. And is that what I think it is?
Customers already?
Yes, Judas, it is.
Honey, could you please possibly bring in the hot water? Pretty please?
Sure, dear. Why don't I do so?
Oh, thank you, dear.
Why don't I put the hay in the stable?
Yes, thank you.
Why don't I do it all? It doesn't matter. I don't care. I can love hot water. It's not a big deal. Oh my. I'll definitely get hot water.
Samuel, where are you? Get in here. The innkeeper is waiting, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Samuel, hurry. Samuel, don't you unload those donkeys. Pay someone to do it. Now get in here and make the arrangements. This entire ordeal is absolutely disgusting.
Well, if there's anything I can do...
Now be careful with that bag. That's my wife's bag.
Yes, sir. Now, how can I be of assistance?
Yes. We'd like a room for the night, please.
Sure.
On second thought, you better make that for a few nights. These Romans are so unorganized.
Oh, yes.
It'll probably take us forever to get out of here.
Oh, and you know, with the recount and the hand count. you know, it really could take a while. Oh, let's see. I have several rooms available. Okay. Hey, how about the one...
We would like the largest room that you have, with a big bed and lots of hot water. This is the most miserable, dirty town I have ever seen. You do have hot water, don't you?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I'll bring it to your room immediately. Now, let's see. Room number 1 is our best accommodation. I trust that will be suitable.
I suppose that will have to do now, won't it?
I guess so, my little pomegranate. Is there anything else that you'd like?
Yes, I would like some fresh fruit and cool wine to be brought up to the room.
Sure. Any preferences in fruit, madam?
Dear, didn't you hear what he asked?
Huh? What? What?
He asked if you had any preference in fruit.
Maybe something in a grape?
Yes, pretty good.
On your hands.
No. I just want to lie down. How much longer are we going to have to stand here while you two chatter?
I'm sorry, dear. We'll go right up. Now, how much would you like for the room and service?
Let's see. Room and service. 3 denarii ought to cover the cost.
That'll be just fine then. This is your best room, isn't it?
Well, it's the best I have to offer. Now, if you'll follow me, please.
Nothing is best in this awful town.
Of course not.
I hate it here.
Yes, dear.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, my little pomegranate.
Dirty, smelly place. No one of importance should ever have to come here.
Absolutely not.
Hello.
You do have hot water, don't you? Yes, my little pomegranate. No, my little pomegranate. Sure, my little pomegranate. Mwah. Ugh, sickening. Ugh. What do you want? A room, I suppose. Well, that's what everybody wants around here. Well, I'm sorry. All our rooms are reserved for Jews.
Come back here. Do you not know who I am?
Well, let's see. You're definitely not a Jew. No Jew ever had a nose like that. Anyway, I've no time to be bothered. These censors are such a nuisance, and people come and people go, and all the food and all the hot water. Well, I'm sorry, but you'll have to go elsewhere.
Stand still, you sniveling swine. So you don't like the census?
No.
You're inconvenienced? Well, not half as much as I can't stand this stinky little country with all you sneaky little people and your whining little voices and your dirty existence. This is a come down for a Roman of royal birth and noble status, and in the most disgusting of all places, Bethlehem.
I don't know. Have you been to Nazareth lately? Oh, I guess not. Well, if you hate us so much, what are you doing here?
I'm in charge of the census. And by the name of Augustus, Emperor of Rome and of the whole world, I demand a night's lodging.
You asked me to break the laws of my faith and allow a Gentile to share my bread and shelter. It is written in the law.
It is written in the law that you are a captured province and under Roman authority. And if you do not comply, the emperor will hear about you and your whole stinking village.
My ancestors, King David himself, would be ashamed if I, Judas ben David, ever let a Gentile sleep in my...
Look here on this piece of gold. Here's Augustus. When you see here, he wouldn't care about you or your dead ancestors. And the power of Rome is much mightier than you or your dead ancestors.
Yeah, and wealthier too. Yeah, you know, I think I might just have a place for you.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, follow me, please. Yeah, I think this will do just fine.
Only if it's the best wine.
Oh, yes.
And upstairs. I am a Roman and I will not be beneath a Jew. Under a Jew. Impossible.
Humble thyself in the sight of the Lord, and he will lift you up. I do. Good day, madam.
Good day.
I would like a room. Can you help me?
Sure. Oh, Your Holiness, a room. I'll get the innkeeper for you. I live with him. I'm married to him. Well, of course I'm married to him and I live with him. Never mind. I'll go get Judas. Judas!
Yes, dear.
A priest.
A priest?
He wants a room.
Oh, great. Yes, sir. Now, how can I be of assistance?
I would like a small room, something very plain and unpretentious. God honors a humble man, you know.
Yeah. Well, you know, I always say, what is it I always say? Anyway, I have several rooms that will suit your needs.
Good. The room must be secluded and quiet. I spend most of my time in prayer and meditation. I am in constant communication with God, and I cannot allow my schedule to be interrupted.
Oh, no. This room is very quiet, far away from the noise of others. But of course, these fine features make it one of our better rooms.
How much?
I'll say, $8 denarii ought to cover the cost. Now, can I bring a hot meal to your room tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow? Tomorrow is the Sabbath. I fast on the Sabbath. You prepare meals?
No. The day before. Yeah, I prepare meals the day before.
I hope so. We must maintain the standards and codes that are so important to God. And please keep people away from my room.
Sure.
When people discover that there's a priest handy, they inundate the area with problems and requests. Why can't people know that it takes time and quiet to be holy? Do what you must to protect my privacy. Undoubtedly, God will reward you for your efforts on my behalf.
I'll take any reward I can get. It's such a pleasure doing business with the man who's so busy being holy. As if anybody notices or even cares.
I beg your pardon?
Pears. I have plenty of pears for you in your room. Now, if you'll follow me, this room is quiet, comfortable, and private. We wouldn't want to disturb God, would we? What do you want?
A room.
A room?
Yes.
Look, lady, this is a high-class place in case you haven't noticed. Maybe you better try down the road. They'll take anybody.
I've already been down the road.
I can see that.
No, I have plenty of money now. Please, can I just have a room?
Why do you keep looking over your shoulder? Are you in trouble or something?
No, that's none of your business. I just want a room.
Look, lady, I can't help you, and I don't want your money.
I'll pay double your normal rate.
Forget it. Nothing can change my mind.
Wait. Let's not get hasty here. I'm sure I can make it worth your while.
You mean you are? And me are. And we are. And Leia.
What is it,
She are.
What do you want?
I need a room.
I'm sorry, we don't have a room for you here.
If money's the problem, I have plenty.
Money is not the problem. I wish I could help you, but I can't.
But you don't understand. Those people, there's got to be a place I can sleep for the night, please.
If you want a place to sleep, then you may stay in the stable behind the inn.
You're offering me your stable? You want me to sleep with the animals?
I'm sorry, that's all I can do.
But you just don't understand. Please, just for tonight, there's got to be a place.
sorry.
There's got to be some place.
This night.
I think I'll check the hot water.
I think you're in hot water. locked up for the night?
Yep, sure am. We're all filled up.
Not exactly.
Now, Leia, we can't complain about business tonight. We have made quite a profit.
Oh, Judas, just listen to the sound of the people in the streets. I love that sound. Don't you? Judas?
Huh?
People?
Oh, people mean money. To us innkeepers, anyway.
I just wish we had more visitors here to Bethlehem. It gets so lonely every once in a while.
Well, are you ready to go, dear?
I sure am. I want to get plenty of rest for tomorrow. I'm sure it's going to be another big day.
Let's just hope tomorrow is as busy and as profitable as today.
speak with you. Please, sir.
People knocking on my door in the middle of the night, told them we're all filled up. What is wrong with you? Are you deaf? I told you, we're all filled up.
I know, sir. I'm sorry to keep bothering you, but my wife is about to have a baby. We need a place to stay.
Well, I'd like to help you, but I can't.
Please, sir, all we need is a small room. Don't you have anything?
You're welcome to stay in the stable out back if you wish.
Room 7, Judas. Room 7 is empty.
Leia, you don't even know what we're talking about.
I do too know what you're talking about. And room 7 is empty.
Room 7 is reserved.
Reserved? You and your notions. You don't really think someone important is going to stop here tonight, do you?
You just wait and see.
Wait and see? Look at the poor girl. There's no time to wait. Give them room 7. There'll be no Messiah stopping here tonight.
Messiah? You're waiting for the Messiah?
Yes, a prophet at least, or maybe the Messiah. And for that reason, the room must not be spoiled for the day that he does come.
I understand, sir, but how will you know when the Messiah arrives?
Oh, I'll know him. He'll be a great leader with a mighty army who will deliver us from the hands of the Romans. Yes, Emmanuel. When Emmanuel comes, I'll know him.
But sir, the very name Emmanuel implies he could already be here. Emmanuel, God with us. Sir, he could have already arrived. I think that very few will know him. even less will be ready for him.
Well, I intend to be ready for him, and for that reason, the room must remain vacant. Now, you and your wife are welcome to use your stable if you wish, and I won't charge you.
Sir, please wait. I must tell you this. The child my wife is carrying is the Messiah.
You people will say anything to get a room. Now, good night and good luck. Emmanuel, God with us? Nah.
Joseph, was there a room?
No. Yes.
That room's been vacant for 20 years. I don't think anything will change Judas's mind now.
So there was a room?
It's a long story, Mary.
Oh!
What's wrong?
Oh, Joseph, I don't think I can do this.
Sure you can. It's the most natural thing in the world.
What are we going to do? Where will we go?
Well, we'll go to the stable for now.
The stable?
I understand your concern, but it's clean for a stable, and besides, it's the most spacious room that we have.
All right, we'll take it.
We'll call you when we need you.
Well, what about me? He's my son, too. Sort of. Lord, be with her. Ease her pain. What am I saying? You are with her. You're God. He's your son. What could you have been thinking when you made him mine? You're God. I'm nothing. This child is the fulfillment of the prophecies of Isaiah. He predicted the time and the place, the problems, and the end. Oh Lord, this child is the Messiah. He's the Savior we've been waiting for thousands of years. He's come to save us, to redeem us. He's here!
there's the star.
I see it.
It's enormous. It's right over that stable.
Remember the angel said you'll find the baby wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger.
Come on, let's go see him.
Excuse me?
What? Who's there?
You don't know me.
Ooh, she's a...
Yes, ma'am.
I heard you talking about the angels.
Get back here, Jacob. Do you know what she is?
Did you see them too?
I was standing at the edge of the cliff about to. Well, when I heard the angels sing, "Glory to God in the highest."
And peace to his people on earth.
Yes, it was so beautiful. I can't believe that I actually heard them.
Do you want to come with us to the stable?
Me? Oh, no, I couldn't.
Why not?
Because I just couldn't.
Come on, Jacob, let's go.
But he's your Messiah too, man.
Come on, Jacob.
Leah, those people aren't paying customers. I need you in the inn.
Come here, Judas.
Leah, it's late. I'm trying to sleep. I'm tired.
Come here, Judas.
All right.
I have something to show you.
What
It's
is it?
special.
A baby?
Very good. But not just any baby. The baby you've been waiting for all these years.
The baby I've been...
The Messiah.
No, Leah. Messiah won't be a helpless little baby. He'll be a mighty warlord with massive armies who will... That's the Messiah? No, he'll be...
Found lying in a manger wrapped in swaddling clothes.
Who said that?
Angels.
Angels?
Yes, angels appear to these people, singing the praises of God and peace to all men.
Would you like to hold him?
No.
Go ahead, Judas. See for yourself.
No, he couldn't be.
I don't understand him.
Why you wanted to go out for a walk on a night like this, I'll never know.
But it's a beautiful night, dear. Just look at the stars. Look at the star over that stable.
Samuel, if you've seen one star, you've seen them all.
If you say so, dear.
Now let's go back to the inn.
But Martha...
Don't argue with me, Samuel. I have another one of my headaches. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Why don't you watch where you're going?
Oh, really, I am sorry. I was just
In a hurry. I've come to see the Messiah.
The what?
Well, the Messiah, haven't you heard? That baby in there is the Son of God.
The Messiah?
Yes, it's true. It's really true. His birth fulfills Isaiah's prophecy
You
that...
can't be serious.
I can sense something different about this child. I can actually see.
You can see that these people have all gone mad. Now come on, Samuel.
But the baby, and what she said about the Messiah. Mad? I guess they've all gone mad.
Now let's hurry and get back to the inn. It's cold out here. Watch where you're going.
Excuse me, madam. Commoner. Oh, watch where you're going.
I'm sorry.
You have defiled me.
I'm really sorry.
You don't have to kneel.
No, I came to see the Messiah.
The what?
Haven't you heard?
Obviously not, but I have a feeling I'm about to.
The Messiah, Emmanuel. He was born tonight in this stable.
Woman, I don't think you understand who you're talking to. I am a man of God, a holy, righteous, educated, humble man of God. And you have the gall to stand here and tell me that this scrawny child born in this dump is the Messiah? Where are his chariots, his throne, his angels?
They were here a little while ago.
They what?
His angels. They were so
Don't you
beautiful.
understand me? I am a man of God. And if anyone, I say if anyone would be entitled to see angels, I would. The Messiah? Ha! He's no more a Messiah than you are, harlot.
Sir, please wait. Please wait.
Judas, he looked a little strange when he left.
Excuse me, sir. I must talk to you, please. I have something to give you, and I've been holding it back for over 20 years. I've held the key to room 7. I just thought that the Messiah would be something different. But now I know. I want you to have this key. I would be honored for you to take the key to room 7. You were right. Had he not been born right here in my stable, I'd have never known. But now I know. I have seen the King.
Take your microphone. I entered the room and beheld the little child. All at once I knew that my journey was complete.
When I looked into his eyes, and I looked and saw what he was, and in adoration and praise I knelt at his feet.
For I have seen the King. I have seen the King. And all that I have, all that I am, I give to him. For I have seen the King. I have seen the King of Kings, and I worship him, Christ the King. As I offered my praise unto him, priceless treasures from my heart, in my life I long to offer something more.
When he looked into my eyes, and he took me as I was, and in adoration I knelt to worship my King.